All right. Weeknight meals should be simple and bring families together to talk, laugh, and unwind. Here today with 2 tasty recipes that can be done, and get this, under 30 minutes is lifestyle expert Mandy Landefeld. Thank you for being here, Mandy.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Well, everybody sees cookies. That's coming up in a minute.
You're going to have to wait.
Yeah, the crew's excited about that. But most importantly, the studio is smelling great. We have fresh ingredients, and you're telling me I can prepare this in 30 minutes.
Yeah, in under 30 minutes.
Wow.
Under 30 minutes. Because you're a smart cookie that, you know, we all try to get everything done like ahead of time, but I like to cut as I go. Like I dump, and while that's cooking, I'm putting something else, I'm cutting something else and prepping it up, and so it's like...
Yes, that's my husband's philosophy too, kind of clean, prep, and that's what you're all about. That's kind of your philosophy. Right. So today, what are we making? And let's make sure we give all of our viewers the ingredients so they can whip this up tonight.
Right, so we are making a veggie-rific because we're trying to get our kids to eat as many veggies as possible. Right, and it's a one-pot dish. A chicken and yellow rice, kind of like an arroz con pollo. So here are the veggies right here and all of the ingredients that you've got. We have carrots and cabbage and fire-roasted corn and gorgeous peppers. I use a bunch of different kind of peppers and green peas, and then just a package of yellow rice that you just get at the market. And the key to the time saver is rotisserie chicken.
Oh, right.
It's already cooked.
It's already cooked. Great idea. So basically you're just shredding it.
Right.
You've got that there.
Which I take them home and I pull like 6 at a time. So I always have big baggies of rotisserie chicken meat in my freezer for pastas, enchiladas, tacos, like anything super duper duper fast. And I mean, you could have dinner ready in 10 minutes.
Okay, this is great. I'm going to help you. What can I do?
What we're going to do, what we have already started in this pan is it's a big, huge cast iron skillet. I love anything that goes into one pan all at once. So we've got all of our veggies are in there, except for the green peas. I leave that for the end because we want that vibrancy of the pretty green peas, right?
Perfect.
So we're going to go ahead and let's take our yellow rice, and you can go ahead and toss that in there. And we're just going to stir it. There's chorizo in this, and that gives us a ton of smoky flavor, and so does the fire-roasted corn. And that is how you make your veggies so dang good that the kids are just going to go and like go, I don't care.
Right, what is this? And actually, my kids like food with a little bit of kick, so this is perfect.
And then the other thing, too, that the key thing in the Latin food aisle, you can go ahead and pour that in, is the international food aisle has lovely little Latin secrets to great food. So if you like arroz con pollo, we have a sazongoya. It's a type of like a seasoning mix. It's great on beans and rice and all kinds of good stuff. And then the other thing is sofrito. You know how in regular cooking you have the mirepoix, which is like carrots and all the onions and the celery and all that good stuff. And I'm from Louisiana, so the Trinity is the bell peppers and everything. This is that in Latin cooking. So you can smell it. It's got tomatoes and all kinds of good stuff. And we're going to take a heaping handful and keep stirring that in.
I'm going to stir it in, and we're going to move on to the cookies so we don't run out of time. This looks amazing. I'm going to scoop myself up.
And we have this gorgeous, let's get you.
I have to try this because the Spaniard in me is dying to try this. All right, this looks great. Okay, now dessert. Wait, how am I going to have time for dessert, honestly? My kids always do want a little something sweet, but you're telling me I can whip up cookies?
Well, because you don't have to bake off all of the cookies, right?
So
it's so good!
It really is amazing.
It's so good. There's so much flavor in this bowl, and it's a whole package because you've put all the veggies and everything in there. It's amazing.
All right, so
now we have the veggie, the cookie platter, and we've got all kinds of goodness. We've got brown sugar and chocolate and walnuts, and the key to my chocolate orange cookies is the orange zest. And we also have sea salt, which you're not going to taste your food unless you salt it. Unless you salt it, you will not taste your food. So it brings out all of the flavor, some butter, all the standard things for cookies. But when you make a cookie recipe, don't bake them all off. Stick them into the freezer, scoop out all your dough balls, and put them in the freezer. And then when you're sitting down to dinner here, all you have to do is warm up your toaster oven and pop it in 8 to 10 minutes later. You're done.
Okay, so now are you doing this on a weeknight, or are you saying maybe tackle this on the weekend and then have it saved and ready to whip out on the weekend?
Yeah, because your kids are always wanting to bake cookies, but you also don't need to have cookies for days. Everyone eating on cookies. Save the cookies as a little treat.
Gosh, I don't know what to do because I love this lunch.
Isn't that amazing?
I love my dessert.
Yeah,
okay, as I have a bite, any substitutions, any healthy swaps you have for us?
Well, I always love a bowl of fruit like strawberries and raspberries with a drizzle of chocolate sauce. Do you taste the orange?
This is so good because it's real subtle. Oh, and a little bit of the salt.
Salt, because it's the coarse sea salt that makes you taste it in little bits.
How fun is Mandy? She's so excited and enthusiastic.
It is so good.
Okay, I forgot to ask, how long do we cook it?
8 to 10 minutes.
I like this consistency. I like them a little bit gooey.
Yeah, and they'll be frozen, so it'll give you a few extra minutes while you're sitting down gabbing. So it might be more like 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Those kids woof food in 10 seconds. You spend all this time going ahead and making food.
Okay, you're amazing. These are so good. These are so good. Don't throw out my bowl, please.
I know.
All right, for more information, I told Mandy, I'm like, where can I follow you? Follow her. I know I am as soon as the show ends. It is sumptuousliving.net. Sumptuous.
I like something juicy you want to dig your hands into. And you can't have it all and not lose your mind in the process. That's the whole goal.
I love that. And speaking of losing our mind, are you